Some of you have been asking me why crypto is dumping today. There is a reason why it's going down, and I'll explain that shortly, but let's go over one thing. Crypto is not dumping. A movement of less than 1% in the last 24 hours is not dumping. Yes, there has been a movement down of about maybe 5% at the most over the last 3 days. And it's come down from Thursday, but Thursday was a FOMO pump because the XRP lawsuit gave clarity to all cryptos in terms of like that these cryptos, altcoins are not securities. So people FOMOed in because of that. But that was just a lawsuit ruling. Doesn't actually mean people are going to magically adopt it right away. So obviously after a pump, you get a dump. And we've been slowly coming down. But there is another more sinister reason, and it's because the government is selling crypto. Or maybe, I think the government is selling crypto. Where did they get the crypto? From Silk Road. Remember, a while ago, they seized 40,000 Bitcoins from Silk Road. This, they said, they divided into 4 batches that they were going to sell over the course of this year. They sold the first batch in March, and when they did that, crypto came down temporarily for a little bit and then went back up in April. They just moved 10,000 more Bitcoins to another wallet last Wednesday or Thursday, and they are probably in the process of selling those. And yes, a 10,000 Bitcoin sell over the course of a few days is enough for the market to actually go down because of added selling pressure, whether they're auctioning it off or they're selling on the open market, which it kind of looks like they are just selling on the open market. I'm not incredibly mad at this or anything. I think this is fine. And I don't think this is such a big deal. I know a lot of people will make it to be a big deal, but it's not really that much of a deal. And it'll probably stop in a couple of days. We're already heading back above 30,000 right now as I speak. So it's nothing to really worry about. Now, the process of selling is kind of a slow one. And the pattern of the prices moving down matches what the government would do. Because if the government sold all 10,000 at once, obviously it would go down a couple thousand points and then bounce back up. But that's not what happened. We've gone down very slowly over the course of a weekend, which is the government slowly selling off or auctioning off coins, which is exactly what they usually do. So the pattern of behavior right now definitely matches if the government were selling off in a controlled fashion, about 10,000 Bitcoins. They might continue doing this for a day or two. I am not sure of that. And I can't even be sure if this is the government selling off, but the government movement from known government wallets in preparation for this does seem to be key to all of this because they did this in March and about the same thing happened. I don't expect this to last for more than a couple of days, and I do expect us to go above 30,000 very, very soon, possibly today, possibly in a day or two. And I do think the rest of the summer is fairly bullish, especially with the lawsuit resolution that we're actually seeing right now. Some of you are afraid that there's going to be an appeal, but even if that happens, it's not going to come down for another 2 or 3 years. And during that time, the ruling from Torres will be the law of the land. And I think a lot of those other lawsuits that the SEC are fighting, they're going to lose as well. And by the time they really get that appeal up, I do think the US Congress will have actually had time to actually pass legislation, at least. I hope so. So right now, we're actually still in a pretty good spot. I think it is just the government selling that's making it go down right now. And I do think that will basically be put aside very, very soon. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.